I really wish that more and more people realize this, understood this, that when you give organically, inherently, and from the pure joy of giving, because that's who you are, it is a natural response from the other side, from the other person, to want to give it back to you. Maybe the form is different. Maybe it looks different than how you give, but it inspires something in other people. That receiving of something that feels pure, that feels organic, that feels like it's just coming out of from a place of just wanting to give, it evokes this response in you. It stimulates that pure, inherent, organic place in the other person as well. And how much more fun it is receiving when you give. And I know that there are dynamics in relationships where we talk about narcissism, and then there are takers, and then there are givers. And that is why I'm pointing this out, that on an average, I think people are really good. I think people are really kind. And I think deep inside, all of us want the same things. All of us want to really give. And yes, we are fear laden. Yes, we are fear governed. And yes, our mode of operation could be from fear. And I don't think so that's anybody's fault, because that's given to us. Fear is something that's taught to us, that we learn, we acquire. But just if think about it, and that is why when they say, that when you see an act of kindness, or when you see an act of just somebody doing something for somebody, just giving to somebody, it just not helps the person who's receiving. It also helps the people who are watching it, because it is that powerful. And when you do something for somebody, especially in relationships, from a pure place, I can promise you, the other person will very easily be stimulated, inspired, motivated to give it back to you, and it can become a natural flow of the dynamic. You don't need manipulation. You don't need controlling tactics. You don't need to hide yourself to receive from somebody. It can take some time, but if you let go of all of that, if you let go of the manipulation, the controlling tactics, the hiding of yourself, or using other techniques like guilting and stuff, gaslighting and stuff like that, you don't need to do any of that. You give out of respect, you give out of love, and you give out of just the pure joy of it. I can promise you, the other person will also do the same for you. It's that simple. Yes, the practice takes time and can have a few hiccups here and there, but the idea is simple, and the execution, once done, it brings so much joy to both the people. And then there is nothing left but just growth and mutual love and admiration and affection and respect. So I hope that makes sense to you, and maybe try doing that.